This band. I like this band. I wrote it down so I don't forget who they are. Oh, I remember. Fucking Slap!
We're back again. Metal Horror Madness with a returning guest artist, superstar, soon to be multi-platinum artist with his brand new album from the mighty All Sinners We Own the Night.
I wish.
The guy's conquered hardcore, metal, record stores. He knows everything. The guy's unstoppable. The hardest working man in show business. I mean that. One of my best friends in the world. I trust with my life. This guy's Roger. How we doing, buddy? How you been?
We're back in the kitchen. I know I need to get a backdrop because my backdrop's the fucking worst. But
that's okay.
We're good. We just got out of rehearsal and we'll talk where the party is this weekend. But we have some talks.
We are going to have a party. This man's going to have a party. We're going to have the great Don Jamieson of That Metal Show. He opened up for one of the greats, Dice Clay. Hickory Dickory Doc. We got Pink Acoustic. Such a cool guy. But we're going to talk about duos right now because me and Roger are a duo. When we hang out, it's a good time all the time. We may not know where our keys are. We may not know how to get food. We can play a slot machine, that's for sure. But I was wondering, we were talking before, you had a great idea. We're going to do 3 different duos. First of all, let's start off with what we know best, music. What is the greatest duo in rock, metal, hardcore, punk history? Who are the 2 that are just inseparable?
Alex and Eddie Van Halen.
That's a good pick. That is a good pick.
Hey, brothers, what's your pick? I know your pick.
That's that's a good question. I actually not prepared at all is the problem here.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's quick. Let's see.
It's quick. If I got to go here, if I got to think of 2 inseparable, unstoppable, undeniable, we know it was never Ozzy with any of the guys in Sabbath. I would love to say Jeff Hanneman and Tom Araya, but they're not there. I'd love to say Tom and Kerry King, but they hate each other, even though I love them both. So it's a really deep question here. And as I'm not struggling at all, I'm doing fine, everybody. I haven't had the worst day of my life. As I'm not struggling, the best duo. I do. I got the meat sweats. I ate a whole box of pierogies before. Then I made some pork schnitzel. Then I made some angel hair pasta. It's been a day here. The guy can't even think straight, but he's got to get his head together. Best duo in metal and rock history. I'm going through it here.
They don't have to get along. They don't have to get along.
Oh, if they don't get
alive, there's no rules.
If they don't get along, then I have to say Tom and Kerry. I mean, without them, there is no Slayer. I could also now go James and Lars. I mean, James and Lars to me, and I know they're dysfunctional, and you could say Kirk, and I love Kirk with everything I have in my metal heart, but you need James and Lars together at all times. I'm trying to think, though, Roger, I was looking for a good old-time 70s duo that we all thought were or Hall and Oates, we thought were best friends, and they hate each other. They're suing each other. They're fighting with each other. I think you had the better answer here for sure, though, as far as guys that stuck together through everything.
Yeah, 100%. Now, second one.
Okay.
TV show.
This is a tough one too. This is not the easiest
Gilligan
one.
And Skipper. The
Gilligan and Skipper. That's a great answer. There's nothing wrong with that either. And then I'm going the Odd Couple was too odd with each other. Yeah. We had Balky and his buddy in the 80s. We have all these different guys. I'm thinking Tony Soprano and Syl. I'm thinking those 2 guys. Okay. Because one guy was a raging lunatic alcoholic. The other guy was an alcoholic with a more moderate brain, and they got together. They figured stuff out. I love those. I'd rather see the scenes with Paulie Walnuts. You could imagine that's my favorite character.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Right? He was just like me, flying off the handle, going all over the place. Who else do you think if we got to do a runner-up?
Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimp? Roger, you were just...
I'm great.
Hitting home runs today,
I'm not
man.
Stuttering like you right now.
No, man, this is the opposite. Usually it's the opposite. I'm going, you want to come on this late? He's going to be... No, today's my day where I am just off my game. But if I think of what about couples? My favorite TV couple had to be King of Queens, had to be Kevin James and Leah Remini. I love the way they bounced off each other. I love that dynamic. I'm the real life Doug Heffernan. I'm always getting in a jam. I'm always trying to get out of a jam. Who do you think was the best couple, married couple, dating couple?
Oh, geez, now you're putting me on the spot. So
I
now
had to turn the tables
I'm like
here.
driving through like all the shows.
You were steamrolling through me for a second. I'm like, I got to slow this down. I got to get some composure.
A married couple?
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Brady.
That's a great
they
one.
They wrangled all their kids.
That's a great one.
None of them got arrested. The worst thing that happened was a big old nose.
That's it. Voices were changed. You know, and I'm going back to that rock and metal duo, and I'm like trying to say people, but I'm like, I was gonna go, oh, Angus Young and Brian Johnson, but they threw Brian Johnson out of the band for a minute when he had no hearing. I was trying to go to Thrax, and I'm going like, you know, Scotty Ian and Charlie Bernat, that's two inseparable people when I think about it, right?
True.
Can't do the rest of the big four because it's Dave Mustaine and nobody. He has no allegiance to anybody. I'm moving to Mike here.
Yeah.
And what was our third? What was our third dynamic duo?
A movie.
A movie.
The movie.
You know, I know two guys were in multiple movies. Which one?
Just take the obvious. Just take the obvious.
Well, I mean, our favorite that we talk about every day, Rodney Dangerfield and Joe Pesci, Easy Money. That's us right here. You got Rodney there, right? He has a good time all the time. He parties. And you got the Pesci character that's always looking to crack someone over the head. That's my favorite. And some other ones, though, is, I mean, you know, Will Ferrell and what's his face? You know, Step Brothers and Talladega Nights, of course. Always good together. That is a great. But the one, you know, one I really was thinking of was Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder, yeah, definitely. And I like the Bad Boys series.
That's a great one.
Those series are good. I'm trying to think. Danny Glover and Mel Gibson.
Amazing. That first Lethal Weapon, the crazy in Mel Gibson's eyes in that movie.
Yep.
I can't even rile that. I try to get to that level. I can't even be that crazy. I'm not that crazy, Roger. Let's all calm down here.
I've seen videos.
You've seen some videos. You've seen some drunken tag. Whatever, guys. The past is the past. In the All Sinners, who's your dynamic duo? Let's put you on the spot here. Who out of the four of you, if you had to go two and Nick and Mike, it is Nick and Mike easily.
Those two, when we rehearse or whatever, we were just upstairs trying to, do some stuff in between the songs and everything else. And I just stay quiet and I let them do it.
I remember when I was when you were, filming the video, and those two, they're almost like a romantic couple at times. There's like a 30 rack of Miller Lite left, and they had to decide exactly who was getting all the beer, romantic. Who wasn't getting all the beer. And I was like, guys, that's the party rock party. We're going to talk about a party in a minute. Who is the greatest party band of all time? When I think of thrash, I go Anthrax, right? They love to party. They have the image of partying. But we're going to talk 80s. It's got to be a glam band.
I know it doesn't. Iron Maiden. So
Iron Maiden.
You got to think that Live After Death record literally listed how much beer they drank that entire tour.
Look at this.
Like how much food, like the checklist. Whoever took care of that insignia of like paperwork is genius to put that in the
it's great. And for the Purchase Street Records All Sinners Bash, right? That's coming up this Saturday.
Correct.
In New Bedford. For my rider, if you wouldn't mind, I need 2 bottles of Jack, a 30 rack of PBR tall cans. Just hear me out.
You get no cans and
some cheese doodles, some ding dong. You're throwing a party.
I'm getting your hotel room, and there's going to be. I'm going to go back in time, get hostess stuff that doesn't even exist.
That doesn't even exist. Can you get me some Bonkers candy from the 80s? I would like some Bonkers candy.
Sixlets, the cheap M&Ms.
Oh man, when you couldn't afford M&Ms, you'd buy a big bag of those. When I think of partying, I mean, not in a good kind of party way, but I mean, Guns N' Roses love to party, right? They were just doing stuff that was destroying them. They were partying with some substances that were not good for them. But I used to think of like just that. Die. They would
Yeah.
party till they die, and it was great to see when Duff got sober because I always thought he was a dick. Like I remember growing up looking at that guy going like, "Why does he act like such a moron?" I didn't know because he was like hooked on heroin and drinking a bottle of vodka a day.
Yeah, but he's so punk rock, like everything, Misfits, Ramones, all that world, like
Yep.
that's what he revolves around.
Who's the best two? Since we're just talking about this is the two episode. I keep changing it as we go along. Who's the best two, or your favorite? Well, let's just say that because there is no best of anything, as we know. Everyone has their own opinion. Who's your two favorite punk bands? It could be mainstream punk, could be hardcore. Who's your two of all time?
I'll tell you, there's one band, a band called Gray Area. It had Vinnie Values in it, and um, it was a band on Victory. It had the singer of Token Entry on it.
Wow,
If you've never heard that band,
have it.
this band had the most catchy melodies of all time. So punk, and then punk hardcore, probably Leeway.
Great,
Probably,
great
I
band.
saw the singer like walk across people's heads at the channel, and he was wearing all black.
Really.
I tell him that too. I was just like, "Yeah, man, I saw you do this." He goes, "I remember doing that." I was like, "Yeah." I never saw. I was like, "That dude is cool, wearing a messenger bag and everything."
Oh, that's sick. For me, I got to go. If I break it down to two, if we go more punk hardcore and crossover and all that stuff, for me, Cro-Mags and that Henry Rollins Black Flag lineup, I love those albums. I know those from inside and
Yeah,
out. And if I go more to just poppy punk or mainstream old school punk, I think of a band like the Buzzcocks because I love saying the word cock first of all. But the songs are catchy, the songs are amazing. Those songs, and then I mean, not that they were very accessible, but the Germs. I'm a big Germs fan, and
yeah.
I would love to know what would have happened if Darby didn't pass. Ramones is strong runner up for me. Even though people say that's played out, I could listen to Ramones all day long.
Did you ever see that Dead Boys special? The movie about CBGBs with Dead Boys.
Yeah, yeah,
Their stuff, like I never paid attention to them. I wasn't big on that punk
okay,
that style of punk stuff because I
yep,
was more into the MTV era. I didn't know about it because where I
yep.
lived, you know, you get introduced things in different ways. In my neighborhood, I get introduced to Sabbath, Ozzy, obviously with my uncle Squire and Twisted Sister in that world. The punk stuff came in later on when I was in a hardcore band. But that Dead Boys record, outstanding.
So
Outstanding.
good, so good. And I feel like so much of that older punk, it just hasn't aged. Like it really hasn't. That stuff you put on today, it's meant to be raw. It's meant to be powerful. I keep going back to this dynamic duo. I'm sticking with Tom Araya and Kerry King
Okay.
because we changed. I thought the rules had to be they got along, but I started thinking of every duo, Roger.
You
Like
don't
I'm
have
going,
rules. You're the metal
there
man
are.
band.
I'm the metal horror madman. Rules are meant to be broken. Poison Idea, great song. I was trying to think of. I'm going like, oh, Joe Perry, Steven Tyler, and I'm like, wait, Aerosmith was going to go on without Steven Tyler. Perry left the band at one time, and I'm going. I don't think anybody gets along in rock and roll or metal over time. They just
No,
don't.
in life it happens. It happens. You know?
It happens, and that's why you got to work. As you know, being in a band, you've got to have those relationships. You're gonna have those ups and downs. People get heated. You got to know how to handle it. Something I'm really learning a lot in life now is, hey, life's gonna suck. It's gonna suck forever. It's never gonna get easy. Just how you handle it.
Correct. You've had a worse day.
Had a worse day, but a great day. A great day is the annual All Sinners Purchase Street Records holiday party.
And you're introducing us that night. I haven't asked you yet. Do you want to introduce us?
I'm going to introduce you that night. I'm going to get on stage. I'm going to hype everybody up. I'm going to be a menace to society.
So we are becoming a metal band that night. We have new metal shirts that
All right.
we're bringing it. And you know what? I always credit you, and I always mean to tell you this. Like when we had that discussion, you kind of tell me, you're like, you need to figure out who you're playing with and what kind of
Yep.
band you are.
Yes.
100%.
Yep.
And I really feel that we're coming into our own, live wise, the record wise. Like we got possibly offered a couple tours in the springtime with some metal bands. So
Nice.
obviously I love playing with my hair metal bands and all that world, but we can't escape us being the dual guitar playing metal And there it is.
I am so glad to hear that. I feel good about myself. And guys, if you know my ego, I need to always feel good about myself. And I knew this with Roger. Roger comes from a very heavy music background, but like me, he has a love for all the '80s, the hair stuff, the pop stuff. People
Correct.
know I'm a huge fan of your Cinderellas and Wasps, and then even
We're
more your
going.
Duran
We're
Durans
going.
and
We're going.
oh, Cinderella in Springfield. Watch out, everybody. Watch out. Last time I was in there was when we went for Hatebreed and
Shadows
Lamb of
falling.
God and Shadows
Yeah.
Full. And then my ego got stroked again because I was playing a slot machine early in that day. And the guy goes, "Is this metal horror?" And I'm like, "It's me. It's me, everybody. I'm here in the casino like a regular guy."
I'm
But
losing.
that makes me happy though, because it is a conversation we had. And here's the thing about Roger. You had that first conversation, he puts up a wall. Roger puts up a wall, and I'm going into like this fucking guy. Like, he's a metalhead. He knows what he needs to do, and then he'll say, "I don't want to lose the original." Right? Remember these conversations? "I don't want to lose the original people." I'm like, no, they're gonna come through that journey, because the way you're doing All Sinners, it's a nice gradual move up there. And today I was thinking of my buddy Roger here, and John Carcass, who hosts the Crypt, and I'm going to put them in touch with each
Yep.
other. Great guy. And
I'll follow
I
along.
I sent him, guess what? Roger's going to let me guess, Dead to Rights, Madman, Dead to Rights. And I'm like, I sent him that right away. And he goes, the chugginess, the riffs, the metal attitude. And then I said, now check out some of the other stuff on the album. And he just started going, Into the Flames. He's like, this is a killer track. I'm like, the whole album is all killer, no filler. But they're heading in this more and more metal direction. And I think it's a great idea to get out there with more metal bands, with more heavier bands.
To get in that crowd, in front of that crowd, 100%.
And it's going to challenge you guys to step it up there and come out harder. And
Yep.
yeah, we're anointing them this Saturday. Metal Heart Madman's going to give the intro. They're probably never going to let him back in that town again, let alone the venue. But he's going to be so loud and bring so much hype that his head's going to pop. Not just the other head down there with the metal moms, but this head's going to pop off, because we're going to bring the hype to Thunder. And we have, you're bringing Don Jameson from that metal show. That metal show.
Right. You
That's an
guys are sharing
institution.
rooms. You guys are
We're
gonna
sharing.
I got to save money.
We're sharing a room together. One bed, one twin bed.
I'm gonna tell Don, hey, this is your roomie. The show didn't sell as good as I thought. Is that cool?
He's gonna go, fuck this, I'm out. I'm never talking to Roger. Speaking of Don, the other reason I'm bringing him up, you're doing a really nice thing at the store, Purchase Street Records.
Yep.
Which, guys, I'm not just saying that because Roger's on here. If I didn't know Roger, I'd be a regular at that store all the time. It's got a ridiculous metal section, a ridiculous hardcore section. I'm talking every original pressing you've ever seen. And he's doing something really cool at 1:00 on Saturday.
Yeah, like 1 to 3. He'll probably be there all day. But
Okay.
I think he's coming in from I got him a show in Connecticut on the Friday.
Nice.
So depending on what time he comes in, we'll get him set up in your room, eat some Hostess, and then away we go. Then
No,
you
it's
never
gonna
know.
be.
We'll go over to the Dipper and get some pizza. So we'll have a good day.
Roger always makes it a good time when he puts an event like this. Any listening party I've been to is always a great time. One time, this man bought me a Slayer cake. I lost my mind. I just added that to my year in review, by the way.
Did
That
you?
was in my year in review video. I
Yeah.
wanted to give you the props for that. And I'll stop by the store too, guys. I want to be part of this just for myself. No, not for myself at all. This is Don's finest hour, but I want to enhance it.
Your Christmas presents too.
I got some Christmas presents that a regular guy might like. That's all I'm going to tell you, and it's not closed, so it's going to be a good time. And I'll probably drop a fucking Slayer and Thrash in the store, guys. If you're in there and you want to catch that with me, and I know some of you little bastards too, and I've heard a few of you saying you want to come down and hang with me, don't bullshit the Madman. You know the Madman. If he says something, he does it. Just like Roger. When Roger's, we're men of our word. If we say something, we're going to do it. Get your ass to the store. Get your ass to the venue. The Play Arcade. I was telling some of these little bastards earlier that were messaging me asking about it.
Yeah,
and I'm going, forget anything even going on in there. It's just a great place to go. It's got every classic arcade game, right?
Yeah, great chicken fingers, great food.
So good.
Great owner. Bartenders are great. It's just a fun place, and it's self-owned. It's not a big chain. Adam works very hard.
It's such a place. They got great fried pickles. Roger doesn't like fried pickles, I learned, but I love the
Not a
fried
fan.
pickles.
Not I'll eat one, but it's not that means I don't like it.
He
It's
drinks, I think he drinks 3 or 4 pitchers of lemonade. He's got his system down. Everywhere I go, it's lemonade all the time.
that's just you can have a bad lemonade, but it's okay.
I need a Coca-Cola because I love when they said Coca-Cola burns, a red Coke. Everyone goes, why do you call it red Coke? I want the red can, not the silver can with no sugar. I want the red stuff that they say you pour on paint and it burns it. And I want my throat burning. And I'll go when I'm announcing the Sinners on stage. When I'm
Yeah,
announcing the Sinners on stage, I'm just gonna start jumping on stage so much. Roger's gonna like, I gotta put up with this shit till the all Sinners. Pink's gonna be going, Madman. I'm like, Pink, I gotta hype. And I'm gonna look up at Pink. The guy's fucking 6'8". He's playing a new Frankenstein movie. The guy's the most intimidating fucking guy. And he comes out with like a beautiful soliloquy. He lets out. He's singing. So he's playing his guitar. He does a crazy cover of Under My Wheels by Alice Cooper acoustic, which blew me away. Very
but
talented guy who's going to be there also.
yeah, and I ended up through my friend Josh, hardcore trading cards. I made trading cards of all my friends. So I'll
He's
send
crazy,
you an
guys.
exclusive one, but most of all, my friends will all have trading cards. So you can order them. Just
That's
hit
right. And I've already had people asking me about those trading cards. And I go, the first place is come to the show before I fucking show up to your houses and hook up with your moms and never call them back. And whatever diseases I have are spreadable. They're not curable. They're spreadable. So if I were you kids, I would fucking just come to the show and keep the madman happy.
correct.
How many times have you played in a Play Arcade? I know you played with a band I'm not allowed to mention anymore, but it was one of the greatest shows I've ever seen in something that size. That was a hardcore band that Roger started out with, but he's banished the name.
That was the least people I've ever played in front of.
Really?
No, it was just a weird day. We played with Drained, and that was Bob's birthday party, which was a lot
Yep.
of fun.
So much fun.
I set up LA Guns Acoustic there, which was Ace and Phil,
Sick.
and I ended up playing drums for him, which was a dream come true for my.
Imagine. Crazy.
And then I played there with Ricky Rackman with Ace, and I played drums for them guys too. So it was fun. It's just a cool place, fun, no attitude, cool, very good atmosphere, and there it is.
Oh, the atmosphere it's you can't even describe this place. It's got a couple of levels. It's got every vintage game. The food's great. This guy this guy drives me fucking crazy every time. Sometimes he's down and all this shit. I'm like, did you hear what you just said? You played
Me.
with. Hey, I'm always got it together. I'm nothing but a ray of sunshine. The guy's talking about just. Not yet. That's for the big finale. This make sure it's live. Make
Come
sure
on.
it's live. He's just talking about who he's played with at the fucking Play Arcade. This guy's played with everybody, and now he's talking about, and I mean he's played with hardcore bands, he's played with all these 80s stars, and now we're gonna take it to even more heavier music and more heavier. And speaking of I mean, and I really mean the guy's accomplished it all. Roger's a great role model to just see how you don't stop, you don't give up. We all doubt ourselves, like we're just busting each other's balls. Doubt myself all the time. You can't stop, and it's like so. When you were talking about that for that, so I'm looking at my Lich King shirt because I'm looking at myself because I'm a sick bastard. And someone said, "Do you look at yourself all the time?" I'm like, "Yeah, I like the way I look." And I go, I was thinking, I was thinking of when Brian asked me to MC RPM Fest, and I got to MC all the bands on the main stage, Ghoul and Midnight and Lich King and Conan, and it was just. As you know, anytime we're down on the dumps, like that's a dream. I couldn't fucking imagine being a 17-year-old madman in the Roxy Music Hall in Long Island, seeing these bands and going like, I'm gonna open for the equivalent of these fucking bands when they get older. I'm gonna be on stage and people are gonna want to hear me. And the same with you. You're out there. What other legends have you played with, Roger? Because there's quite a few.
Twisted Sister, LA Guns, Faster Pussycat, Ace Frehley, Lita Ford.
Dangerous Toys, Babylon AD.
Yeah, Dangerous Toys, Babylon AD, Mike Tramp, Quiet Riot, Dawkin. I'm like driving down the street trying to think of all the people right now. We played at the Whiskey, Stephen Piercy. It's probably a few more.
And then back in the day, you played with like you were
Ooh,
out there with Jasta and stuff. You were
yeah,
saying
the drain stuff. We play with Madball, Hatebreed, Overcast.
crazy.
I booked Shadows Fall in the woods near my house. It's pretty legendary. Brian brings it up all the well when we talk, he brings it
Yeah,
up. The Kill Switch guys, Unearth. You know,
insane.
played Metal Fest, Agnostic Front, played with Leeway, Madball guys. Yeah, you just through the years, I'm an old man. Like a lot of these bands were local at that time, and I saw Kill Switch play in a YMCA in upstate New York with Adam playing drums, and there was nobody there,
Crazy.
and to me, Alive and Just Breathing is probably one of the newer, I'm not calling them new metal, but newer metal records.
Right.
Probably one of the best. Like that record is one of the best, you
The
know.
accomplishments. When we guys, we're in whatever the hell it's called in Springfield, the big place where it was Hatebreed and Lamb of God and all these,
Yeah,
and Shadows Falls on stage, and they're wearing Roger's shirt. Right?
yeah.
I text him. I go, yo, that your fucking shirt's on stage. Stop
I know
playing
everybody.
pocket pool.
I was in line getting some popcorn. No, Jonathan's a great guy, and he wears our shirt. He wears that stuff all. Everybody does. Everybody does.
Everybody does it, Roger. Everybody knows Roger's a good guy. Roger's like me. Sometimes we give and give and give. It's just the type of people we are, and he's giving you guys a great party. And I want to close this out with just saying that it's going to be a great time. Come support Roger and the band. It's killer music. It's a great place. Come to Purchase Street. I mean, come hang out with Don fucking Jameson. You're talking that metal show. Those of you that know, he's toured with all these iconic comedians. He's had multiple shows. He's still out there touring. He loves metal. He loves to laugh. I'm gonna hopefully not just make him energized, but I'm gonna hopefully scare the fuck out of him because I'm gonna be so intense and loud that he's gonna go, Roger, we didn't agree to this fucking psychopath running around throwing records around the store like it's frisbees, and Roger will just be charging me on his fucking. He's like, hey, throw them all day long. That's $80. That's $17. That's $23. Whatever it takes to make money, right, Roger?
You want frisbees? I'll order some frisbees. I got a great image of you. You sent me an image. We'll do all sinners frisbees and Metal Horror Madman.
We need to do some collabs, and as you're saying that too, I don't know why I wasn't thinking for a present. I should have made some hot sauce with me and you. Like I got some really stupid ideas. Maybe I'll just do that randomly now that we said it. It's been a great hang as always, Roger. We always fucking hang and just look. We just burned through 30 minutes talking about nothing really. This is how me and him are. We got to do a show where we do hardcore and punk. By the way,
the best dynamic duo is right here.
This is the best dynamic too. It really is. And the thing that makes duos the best to me, the other thing as we circle back around and close this out is that different personality. I think the worst duos are the guys that are exactly the same, and that gets very boring very fast, and just people that just act the same or agree on everything. Me and Roger agree on a lot of stuff, but from like different perspectives, I think a lot.
Yeah, 100%.
Right?
Like Batman and Robin, Beavis and Butthead.
Exactly.
Like,
Ren and Stimpy.
Correct.
Circle back. Roger, it's been a pleasure. Let's just plug it one more time. We Own the Night. Where can we find this record?
RatPackRecords.com for any type of bundle, tape, CD, record, signed bundles. To make it easy, if you haven't, go use your mom's Amazon account, order 10 copies. I don't care. PurchaseStreetRecords.com. AllSinners.com. Just go there, email me, whatever you need, I'll get it out to you.
He'll get it for you guys, and it's available everywhere streaming, and Purchase Street Records, Pope Island, New Bedford. I'm telling you guys, you walk in that store, it's got that metal feel. You feel like in some kind of underground metal punk store. He's got a perfect vibe, arcade stuff, shit all over the place. It's just a magical store. Every release you could imagine. You got to get out there. You got to support them. Check everything out. Go see the shows. We have some, and then last thing too, I believe you're playing with a real icon. One of my favorite albums from I think it's 1990, Wicked Sensation. Also a great song.
Oh, yeah. That's in
George
February.
Lynch.
We're doing 4 dates with George Lynch, which we're playing Albany, which is kind of near you. So if you want to come out, I'll get you. Obviously,
Okay.
I will always take care of you at any of the shows.
I know you will, my friend. I'm not worried. I know.
But it should be a good time.
Guys, it'll be a good time. Albany, I was up there to watch some wrestling. Roger, it's been a pleasure. You know we'll do this again real soon. Just keep being you, man. Keep bringing the metal. I love that you're getting more metal and more metal, and we're gonna anoint him. This is the year of all sinners turns. It's almost like the wrestling, right? The heel arc is coming, guys. They're gonna come harder. They're gonna be more metal. There's gonna be a lunatic. He's gonna be beat red in the face, screaming on stage, screaming in the store, screaming in the parking lot, screaming down the freeway. We're bringing that energy. Me and him need this show. We need to get this out. We need to get loud. Always a pleasure. I'll see you soon, my friend.